Hello everybody, welcome back. This is JudiciousFire. I'm on the iOS server doing a video on Lost Battlefield. This is going to be a multi-part series. I'm going to try to keep each one specific to a topic as we build the best Lost Battlefield team that we can. I want to begin by saying that there are so many multiple combinations of hero and talent and pet to use. And when you take all of these heroes and all of these pieces of equipment and upgrades and you multiply them by each other, you've got a nearly infinite combination of Lost Battlefield teams. I'm not going to tell you that these are the absolute number one. I'm going to try to present some fundamental things about Lost Battlefield. And then hopefully, by the end of these videos, we'll understand how to build foundationally a very, very strong team. And then after that, we can get creative. So let's start off with the game mode itself. Major source of fame in this game. Akin to Guild Wars in the sense of its ability to provide fame on a routine basis. So great fame production, wonderful resource generation in Lost Battlefield. We are allowed to create teams of five and no more on each square. So a total of 15 heroes may be used in Lost Battlefield. There is a time limit for every battle. Time limit is 45 seconds. That is very, very important to keep in mind in today's landscape where a stealth hero with massive healing abilities can basically become invulnerable during that 45 seconds time. It's also important to keep in mind that on the teams that don't have a hero like this, the battle can be won in a matter of 3 to 5 seconds. So these are either fast battles or we're trying to end a very long battle as quickly as possible. The Warden system is very important to keep in mind in Castle Clash. These Wardens provide an effect based on the color that you choose with your team formation. That effect will take place immediately. It is like a 5 to level 9 revitalize. It'll be instantaneous skill activation from the Warden once you begin to engage in combat with that first hit or that first action in battle. We have 3 Wardens to choose from. The way I like to look at it is the one all the way on the right, the Brawler Warden, that's strength and speed. The one in the center, it's damage reduction, defense. The one on the left is healing and silencing. So the green one's kind of like your magic. The one in the center is kind of like your paladin or your knight that takes less damage in combat. And the one all the way on the right is like a brawler or berserker who destroys things. Okay, so you have 3 to choose from. When it comes to short battles that can be won in a matter of seconds, or battles that you couldn't win in 3 minutes, so you're going to want to have to shut the other team down as quickly as possible in the hopes of being able to kill one of these stealth heroes, I would choose Green Warden. Green Warden is going to provide... Here we go. It provides damage immediately to 3 out of 5 of their heroes, equal to 60% of their max HP. Now, with all the damage caps and nuances in this game and ways to stop this, is this going to happen every time? No, but it has the capacity to do instantaneous 60% max health damage against 3 out of 5 of their of your opponents. We can increase, we get an accuracy boost, we get a health boost, okay? So it is a all-around offensive, great thing to have. But most importantly, a silence. That silencing is going to stop them from activating their skill. It is a silence of their skill ability, and that really can turn the tide in battle. So if you can, and if we can, try to build as strong a Green Warden team as you possibly can. and that will require a majority color out of 5. One last note about the Warden system. We are trying to build as strong a team as possible. That doesn't mean that we're going to overlook very, very strong heroes simply to build a green Warden. What I'm trying to say by highlighting this Warden system is the following. These are effects in combat. They do make an immediate difference in combat. So if we are able to build a strong team and in addition get effects from the Warden system, then all the better. This is just something that can help to take the team to the next level and is not the primary decision maker in building our teams. Okay, we're in Lost Battlefield team formation mode now. And let's illustrate what we were just talking about in terms of the Warden system. We'll bring this first video to an end, and then we'll begin with actually picking heroes for battle. I'm just going to look at Rosaline. She's green, illustrated by the color around her character descriptor. If I put her in, I see bottom left-hand corner that I now have a green Warden pop up. Take her out. Put red Bogeyman in. Boom, I have a red Warden. It's the majority color. If I take Commodora, who's green, and I take Cosmo, who's white, look at what happens. We get a neutral team. Now, that is an option as well. You know, it's not in the rule books, but they say that the fourth Warden is no Warden at all. And for the purposes of these quick battles, I think that it's best to choose a Warden team. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to build a green Warden team on every team. We put Rosaline. I'm just picking colors here. I'm not necessarily picking placement. That's another video. We have Lazulix. Now we have another green Warden team. We have Commodora. Okay, now we have 3 green Warden teams, but we have to get up to 3 on each team in order to keep that green Warden color. So if we put Mahatma in here, all of a sudden that red makes it neutral. Put Professor Ribbit, now all of a sudden we've got a red team, 2 reds and a green. So we're going to balance that out. We're going to put Ashura up in here. Now we're back to neutral, and let's put Levanica here. Boom, we got a green Warden team. We've got Commodora. We don't mind having Bogeyman up there. Let's put Cosmo. The Occultist. And Plant Warrior. Okay, we got a green Warden team. Rosaline is green. Introduction of the white, we have neutral. Introduction of another white, we have a white team. 2 whites and a green. We got to get a couple of greens to balance this out. We put Serena up there. We got a neutral. And one more time, boom, creation. We got a green Warden team. Now, all of a sudden, as we swing through these 3 different options and layouts, we see that we have a green Warden in the lower left-hand corner, representative of the ability to silence near at the start of battle. And that is a tremendous benefit. And last but not least, upper left-hand corner, we see the total might in the game mode of Lost Battlefield. Now, it is only representative of their progression, development, and their total might score in this game mode. I will never tell you that a 2,000-point hero from 2 years ago is better than a 1,900-point Dovekeeper. Okay, and it doesn't work that way. So I would not be too strict or rigid with a number in the upper left-hand corner. It only tends to vary. You see that it's all within, a couple of hundred, 300 points. It only seems to vary if you really, really choose older heroes that lower that value. We were at about 14,000. We put somebody like Vlad in. Vlad is a pretty high score. Put somebody like, we went down to 13.9. Take out Laz. Let's put Champion in there. 13.7 is our total. So about 13.7. It's based on the might score of the hero, and it has really nothing to do with their abilities whatsoever. I would look more so towards the Warden system. Okay, I'm going to check you on the next video where we begin to pick heroes, discuss why, what their abilities are, and why we want to use them in Lost Battlefield. All right, I'll check you later, everybody. Bye-bye.